Hello, everybody. Welcome to day 3. Today is January 15th, 2025, to the Global Prayer and Healing Community Gathering. Today we have three lovely. Hello, everybody. Welcome to day 3. Today is, and I'm so excited to introduce you to them and to be in their space of healing and light that they're here to share. So I'm so excited to have you here with us today. Just waiting a few more minutes to see if anybody else is joining us this morning. I also changed the need to sign into Zoom issue so it's easier for people to sign on. I think my mom even had an issue getting on as well. She couldn't get on. So thank you for that feedback. That a lot of people were having that. I think the easier it is for people to come on, the better for people to come in here.
All right. Good morning, everyone. Hello, Camille.
Hi. So we're gonna get started soon. I'm just gonna welcome everybody, do a little grounding, and then I will give you the floor.
All right.
Hello, how is everyone doing today so far? Jasmine and Elle, it's great to see new faces. Would you like to share where you're calling from? Where in the world are you?
I'm in Hollywood.
Did you have to evacuate or did you have a warning evacuation for you?
We had a warning, but it got repealed the same night.
Okay.
So hopefully everything is okay.
Yes. I used to live in West Hollywood. When I heard about the Sunset Fires erupting in the Runyon Canyon area, I was just like, no. I was happy to hear that they had 100% containment within 24 hours. So that was beautiful news.
Yeah, that's where I was. That's where I am.
Wow. Happy you guys are safe. So blessed.
Yes.
Okay. Just a couple more minutes to see if any more people join us. In the meantime, grab yourself some water.
Water.
There has been really great insights and wisdom shared. So I'm taking notes myself. So if you're a note taker, maybe that would be a supportive thing to do so that you can take these tools and techniques being shared here.
This is Camille Deligan. I don't know if you can see me.
No, we can't see you right now.
No?
You were on screen before, but now you're not.
Oh, I don't know what happened.
There's a little camera icon on the lower part of the screen. It has like a video icon. And if it has a red mark over it, that means your camera's not on.
Okay, now it says done speaking, your video is stopped.
Can I support you, Elle?
Camille.
Oh, it's Camille.
There's a mistype there, yeah.
Maybe I can change her name. There.
It is stopped. It says the video is stopped, but it didn't say how I can get it back.
You push you can push the icon or the up caret and say start video.
Start video?
Mm-hmm.
I can see you now.
You're still off camera though.
Oh.
Maybe I can send you an invitation to start your video and you can just hit yes. There you go. Yay! That worked. See, the beauty of having hosting power over here. Yesterday I was able to unmute you, right, Corinna? Can you tell me again how to say your name correctly?
Corinna. Think
Corinna.
in.
Okay,
Corinna. Yeah,
great. I'm gonna also rename you.
sure.
I hope I spelled it right.
No hiding.
Okay. No, it's one R, two N's, please.
One R, two
Two
N's.
N's.
Yep.
Corinna. That's how I spelled it.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay. We are going to get started now. I just want to thank you to everyone who's here. Thank you for everyone for coming together in light, prayer, and hope and healing for yourselves, for your family, for LA, for the nation, and also for the world who is also hurting and in pain. And I just want to go around and we found out that we have people here from Hollywood. There was a sunset fire there that is 100% contained now. I learned an interesting fact about smoldering roots of a tree, because I know Isabelle talked about trees being a tree yesterday, and it got me thinking about this fact a firefighter shared with me. A smoldering root can stay lit for up to a week or more. And if that smoldering fire goes up the tree trunk and catches oxygen, it can relight the tree and start a spark of fire again. This is why firefighters come in afterward and start knocking down and digging holes for that purpose. And I was just like, that's crazy. I didn't know. But power to the tree, man, for being a survivor. So with that all said, I want to just ground us in a little breath work today so that we can connect with ourselves and come into our body and bring energy into our body. I think after a while, I don't know about you, but fatigue sets in fairly quickly. You know, your mind is racing, you're on the go, you're volunteering, see what you can do. Maybe not even sleeping. And so fatigue can set in. So just bringing a little energy to our body would be a place that I'd like to start off today. So let's just take a moment to settle in, sit, and reconnect with yourself, and invite fresh energy into your body and your minds and your hearts. So make sure your feet are grounded on the floor and your spine is gently straight. You're going to place one hand on your belly and the other hand on your heart, feeling your connection to your breath and your inner self. Okay, we're going to begin with a 3-part breath. Okay, we're going to bring in vital energy and awaken our body. So take a deep breath in through your nose, filling your belly, filling your chest, and then all the way up to your collarbone, to your upper parts of your lung. Fill all that in. Hold it here for a count of 4, 3, 2, 1. And now exhale slowly through your mouth. And we're going to repeat that twice. In your nose, filling up your belly, your chest, your collarbone, that upper lung area, holding it in for counts of 3, 2, 1. Slowly breathe out the mouth. And we're going to do one more slow, deep breath. Make this one count. And hold. 3, 2, 1. Release. Now we're going to invite fresh energy with an invigorating breath. So our breaths are going to be faster this time, but still inhale the nose and exhale the mouth. Inhale brings clean, clear energy. Exhale releases any stagnant energy. Okay, so we're going to breathe in together through the nose and out the mouth. Steady rhythm. Okay, in, out, in, out. Ooh, do you feel your body tingling? Your body waking up with energized, revitalized energy, feeling refreshed? I know I do. All right, now we're going to put both our hands over our heart and we're just going to feel the rhythm of our heartbeat. Your heart is always with you. It's your constant companion. We're going to take one more deep, slow breath in the nose. And we're going to exhale fully, exhaling slower and longer than your inhale. Now I want you to repeat either out loud or to yourself. I am connected. I am energized. I am ready to give and receive. And as you take your final deep breath in, inviting love, light, and vitality into your body. And as you exhale, feeling grounded, present, and connected. Beautiful. You're here. You're ready. Let's begin. Oh, so thank you again for being here. And Isabelle, being on the call yesterday, you got inspired with your twin sister to come and facilitate a beautiful healing today. So I don't want to take too much of time speaking myself. I want to get into this. And oops, hold on. Did I just lose it? Oh, here it is. Just want to introduce you to them. Corinna and Isabelle are twin sisters, and they are here loving and love to inspire us through their music, communication, and art. They are creators of their experiences, and together they participate in creating the world. For they believe we are oneness, within one and one within oneness. Beautiful. So in the name of love, this is their truth. Love to all. They between the two of them, they create magic through music and through their communication and art. So without further ado, please help me welcome Corinna and Isabelle. And I'm going to spotlight both of you. Are you guys going to be presenting at the same time?
No, I'm going to start. I think I'm going to start with a light healing for everyone. Thank you all for being here. If you're open to receive this, please say yes in your mind's eye or out loud. And now I have two crystals. I'm a fan of crystals. So I have an Amazonite here as a representation of our balanced divinity within. And I'm going to put this behind me. And I also have an Aragonite, which is for me the representation of Gaia. And Gaia, is the earth, is the spiritual entity of the earth. So in this light healing, I'm going to refer to earth as Gaia. Okay, so I put this at my feet. And then I'm going to clear energy. And I invite you now to close your eyes. Your feet are on the ground if that feels right. And now imagine with me, there is a bright white light coming from source through your higher chakras into your crown chakra. This pure divine love and light is flowing into your third eye chakra, into your throat chakra. Pure divine love and light is flowing into your heart chakra, into your solar plexus chakra, into your sacral chakra, into your root chakra, down your legs, out of your feet, into the core of Gaia. You're anchoring with me now, pure divine love and light. This beautiful bright white light expands into all of your chakras, into all of your cells, into your DNA, and into all that you are. Your physical body is shining in pure divine love and light now. Your mental field is shining in pure divine love and light. Your emotional field is shining in pure divine love and light. Your energetic field is shining in pure divine love and light. Your spiritual existence is that of pure divine love and light. With the help of Saint-Germain, we are inviting the purple flame of healing to follow the light, burn into our higher chakras, burn into our crown chakra, burn into our third eye chakra. The purple flame is burning into our throat chakra, into our heart chakra, into our solar plexus chakra, into our sacral chakra, into our root chakra. The purple flame is burning down our legs, out of our feet, into the core of Gaia. We are anchoring now the purple flame of healing. This beautiful purple flame expands into all of our chakras, into all of our cells, into all of our DNA, and into all that we are. Our physical bodies are now burning in the violet, in the purple flame of healing. Our mental fields are burning in the purple flame of healing. Our emotional fields are burning in the purple flame of healing. Our energetic fields are burning in the purple flame of healing. Our spiritual existence is burning in the purple flame of healing. And as all that we are is burning in this beautiful healing purple flame, anything and all that wasn't for our highest good, the highest good of all, is now transmuting into pure divine love and light. The pure divine love and light that we are is pulsating in all that we are. We are pure divine love. We are pure divine light. Now imagine as from the core of Gaia, beneath your feet, her beautiful rooting energy is coming up into your light roots, into your feet, up your legs, into your root chakra. Gaia's beautiful rooting energy is traveling into your sacral chakra, into your solar plexus chakra, into your heart chakra, into your throat chakra, into your third eye chakra, into your crown chakra, into your higher chakras connecting to source. Gaia's beautiful rooting energy is rooting all of your chakras now firmly into her core. All of your cells are firmly rooting into Gaia's core. All of your DNA is firmly rooting into Gaia's core. Gaia's beautiful rooting energy expands into all that you are. Your physical body is firmly rooting into Gaia's core. Your mental field is firmly rooting into Gaia's core. Your emotional field is firmly rooting into Gaia's core. Your energetic field is firmly rooting into Gaia's core. Your spiritual existence is one with Gaia. Imagine yourself as a tree. You are a tree of life. You are one with the divine and one with Gaia. As this beautiful rooted tree, you are receiving the golden ray of higher consciousness. This is a beautiful golden light washing over all that you are, through you into the core of Gaia. You stand as a golden tree of life. You are home. You are safe. You are loved. From within Gaia, please see with me as from her core, this pure divine love and light envelops the whole earth. It's expanding from within into all on the surface and within Gaia. All are shining in pure divine love and light. The violet flame follows the light into all on the surface and within Gaia. And as everything is burning in the purple flame of healing, anything and all that wasn't for the highest good of all is now transmuting into pure divine love and light. The golden ray of higher consciousness follows the light into all on the surface and within Gaia. All is golden. All is love. All is oneness. We are one. We are oneness. So it shall be. So it is. And it is done. please take a deep breath with me. Exhale. As above, so below. As below, so above. So it shall be, so it is, and it is done. Thank you.
Feels like my whole body is smiling. Thank you. Thank you for that beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you for participating. I love it. So, everybody's feeling good? Feels good? This is great what you're doing there, Jasmine. I feel like drinking water, if you have some right now, is like always cleansing. Peter was 10 minutes, much shorter. I went through it a little faster. So Corinna and I were also, you were inviting us to share a song, right?
Yes. Yes, I just want to get your verbal agreement that you are okay with me sharing this on live.
Yeah, of course. I don't know if anybody wants to share anything after what we just did. Other than that, I would say we can go to the song first.
Yeah, I would love anybody to share what opened up for you.
Corinna.
Corinna, you're muted.
I don't know where is that?
Oh, there you are.
I need to figure this out. Every time I'm trying to unmute myself, I don't find it. I still don't see it. It's
We
okay.
can hear you now.
Thank you. I want to say thank you for you guys being here because yesterday Isabel and I were in a meeting and Margarita introduced the two wonderful people that were talking and they were our friends and now it's the same thing. It's friends and family that are here and I love you guys and I'm very happy to see you and I feel like this is pure perfection and divinely put together with our energies and now you're going to hear a song you probably know also, but Isabel did a lyric video, right? So it's a little reminder of the words.
Yes.
Also-
And before I play the music, can you tell me more about what music means and why it's important for you to communicate through music? I would love to hear more about your heart with that.
Well, Isabel and I grew up with music through our parents. They introduced that to us from little on, and our father was very fearless about singing, dancing anywhere, making it quite simple for us to feel the same, I think. And I believe that as the way I see it, music is magic. Jasmine, you know it. I mean, we all know it, I'm sure. Music has the power to heal, and it has the power to shift the moment, and it has the power to bring us onto a higher frequency just through the love that we experience with the sound and the feel of it. But then also the big trick here, I believe, is lyrics too, where a lot of times I noticed from my childhood listening to a bunch of songs that, thank God, at the time were not raunchy or crude or rude or anything, but they had lots of heartbreak. And I experienced every heartbreak I ever sang about. And so I'm deeply grateful that Isabel and I were given this gift of being aware of the words. And so they flow, the words that flow are always supportive. And I'm super grateful that I have that for myself to even sing along to my own stuff is always helping me instead of singing a certain song that is again talking about something that I don't want. And there's no judgment on this because I do believe all this music exists with reason. And I had it at the time with reason. So I wouldn't want to stop anyone from writing whatever they're writing, whatever they desire to do. But for me, it's an automatic nowadays that it is of service to me and anyone who listens, if it's subconscious or consciously. Thank God.
Yeah, yeah, I feel so too. I mean, we are very conscious about the words we're singing. I feel like the moment we sing something, we are activating two parts of the brain. Like there's a rational side of the brain and there's the emotional side of the brain, and music is on one side and the thoughts are on the other. And with the singing it and putting it out into the web, I got very conscious what I'm saying when I'm singing. And there's a lot of songs that I love deeply musically, but I can't sing the lyrics anymore. So I'm changing the lyrics as I sing them. So I always only sing supportive things for myself. Taught my daughter that too when she was younger. Don't sing that. Let's sing this. We can change the lyrics if we want to sing along. I think anything that we are doing creatively was for our own healing, but at the same time, it was also to be shared. I feel, like I said to you yesterday, Margarita, I feel like there's nothing we can ever do that is just for us. We are oneness. We are all connected. On a chemical level, if you want, you see only oneness. Everything is connection. And on an energetic level, we are oneness. As an experience, we are separation for the experience. And the more aligned we are, so the tree and what we just did with the going through those main chakras and expanding, the more aligned we are, the more I feel like life is beautiful for us. Because as I was saying yesterday, then we are right here and not like shadows with, the light casting from sides or something. For the ones who weren't there yesterday, I shared this visual of having light shine onto us from right here versus light shining from an angle. So the shadow comes from out of balance, from unaligned existence, if you want. And we are all, I feel, as humanity, going back into this alignment right now. And yeah, anything creative, and that could be anything. I'm going back here to whether it's cooking or it's communication. Anything, it's all creation, and anything is here. We are we are here to help each other. From my perspective, everything's energy first, and then it manifests as experience, as people, as things, whatever. And it's all symbolic. It has all symbolic meaning. If we look for it, we can really see what's in our subconsciousness, because that's what shows up. That's what affects us, are these things that are important to us and important to us to look at. So the things that I dislike are showing me something that I can clear here. The things I like are showing me inspiration. There's never anything to envy or be jealous about, because it's just showing potential. Every beautiful thing is potential. Every not beautiful thing is showing what can be looked at and changed. We have free will, I believe. We have free will, free choice, and we can use that for everybody's benefit. We focus on the love that we are. I'm totally straying off everything you said, Margarita. I'm not just talking about music, obviously, here, but it's all connected.
No, it is all
and
connected.
the music is coming. The music is coming through for the message. And it always starts out with the message for myself. I'm very aware. This is a message to me that I'm then sharing.
Yeah, there were two things that you said that stuck out to me. There are people out there doing scientific research and creating data points of music and how it affects and changes the molecules of water, because water holds memory.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of us here in this room probably have heard that, but people out there watching in the world probably haven't heard that. Water can hold memory, and it's intelligent. It's an intelligent thing. So when they play like heavy metal music, they notice the molecules are all distorted and kind of like there's like black holes here, and it looks all funky. When they play classical music, it's like a beautiful snowflake, almost perfect in its design. Other music that is like the Beatles' Love music also has beautiful snowflake looking crystals that form with listening to the music. And music that is hateful. There's a lot of rap, for instance, has like hateful, derogatory things that say, and it's also, the molecules are also very discombobulated. So what you say, and we're 70% water, so just imagine what music is actually doing and creating in our bodies, let alone our thoughts when we're thinking negative thoughts about ourselves or other people, what that is doing into our bodies. So thank you for presencing that. And also, like, the other thing that you said was, when something is not aligned or not working, it's for you. There's something there for you to learn a lesson, something that you're not showing up in your light or showing up in your oneness. And I loved what you said. When it's good, then it's just for you, for inspiration, and to take you up even to a higher vibration. So thank you for saying that, because sometimes, we know it, but we forget it. So it's those reminders that really, really help. And I've been getting a lot of reminders this week about what is important in the world and why we're here to create and to share. And we might not think that we're creative or talented, but there is something that you're creative and talented at, whatever your passion is, and that is where you get to shine in the world. So, whatever your passion is, just get grounded back into that, like, and how you can bring that out into the world. And you'll start to see aligned and serendipity happening in your world when you start to really fall in love with your passion and who you are. So with that, anybody else want to share anything that came up during this?
Guys, anyone? No?
I feel like Jasmine is about to say something.
Yeah? No? Okay.
Okay. We're going to play this music now. Thank you again. I have your permission to play it.
Yes.
Somewhere inside me, I know it began.
Oh, could you do it with the video? Is it possible to show the video?
That's right.
Because then you can read along to the words.
Yes, we can do that.
Something about visuals.
What do you see?
That's your computer screen.
Yeah, that's not what I want.
Could be bigger though.
Yeah.
And it?
Stop share.
Make it happen. Love yourself. Wow. When did that just come to me? How come I only see Isabelle?
Hold on. Why? Stuck here. Okay.
Life is a funny.
Okay. What do you see now? Just that screen?
Your computer screen. Now we see your email, YouTube.
I forget where it is. I lost it.
No, you were just there. The first. There you go. Perfect. Super.
Somewhere inside me, I know it began. Love gave me meaning, yeah, life is my friend. I am here to breathe, to be joyous and free. Once I was dreaming of darkness and pain, kept an illusion of powerless play. I was lost and small, always ready to fall. And now look at you, this wondrous life, forever after a night. I'm now clear to see, choose my passion to be. It's my stage, my game. I let go of the blame and be true to you and do what I came here to do. Spending your days working hours away, no time for fun, for true you. Can you say that you choose your right to be happy and bright? Never believe that it's just what it is. We make things happen, creators of this. Now we take the lead. It's to our own being. There's much to be found in this wondrous life. Forever after a night, we're not clear to see. Choose our passion to be. This life is amazing. It's our stage of game. I let go of the blame to be true to you and do given, all I give. No questions asked, everything is coming around again. Oh, you wondrous life, full of laughter and light. I am clear to see. Choose my passion to be. This life is amazing. It's my stage, my game. I let go of the blame. Now I'm true to you. I do what I came here to do.
Yes, there's a lyric there that stood out to me was I get, I give what I get, or something like that, right? Or give
Yeah,
what I
I'm meant to.
give.
I'm meant to enjoy life's a web of gratitude, of love. I'm given all I give.
Yes.
Yes. So
Know,
it's
for
like,
Can you tell me more about that, please?
yeah. So it's mm, okay. I'm gonna. I said we earlier, like with the trees of life, yes. And I was thinking, what's the apple? What's the significance of the apple that shows up a lot? So the apple is in shape a toroidal field. It's a torus, and this is the energy field we have around us. We are creating around us, so flowing through us, outside and back in. So this is how I see it. So energetically, whatever comes from us goes outside and then it returns. So we're giving and we're given. Yeah, this is the idea. I really see it like that, and I have learned that in my own experience, this is how it works, because I'd seen a lot of patterns repeat in my life, and the moment I was conscious of it and I changed the pattern, my experience changed. So became very aware that what I am giving is being given.
So
So
what I'm hearing you say is if you want love, give love. If you want hope, be hope. Give hope.
yes, 100%. Start with self, though, because we have, I think, as humanity, there was a lot of like we're giving to everybody else, but not to us. There's this balance, out of balance kind of energies where a lot of it's a feminine energy from my perspective that was the giver, and giving a lot to others, but not to self, and destroyed masculine, give receiving receiving and not giving, kind of this is the imbalance I see. So to come into balance, it's like important, I believe, always actually, to start with self. Whatever we give to ourselves, we are giving to the world, because of this energy that works like that, or it's a pulse, if you want. Whatever I have here, I project into the field, which comes back to me. This is with the one and the oneness. I made a video that's called The Heartbeat of Life. It's like the breath of life. It's a pulse.
So now
So
I want to add, yeah, Isabel?
I just wanted to say, the more aligned we are, the more aligned is our experience. The more love we have for self, the more love we experience. So it's like, yeah.
So now I add it's the focus, right? What we put our focus in is where we create more. And now in the time we're in right now, I find it, and as I mentioned yesterday for a moment, I find it incredibly important that our focus is clear on if we're looking at something that is painful to us and we cannot physically help. It is super supportive to send the energy of trust, love, light, everything that is of support to that situation, instead of falling into this trap that is so, and it is very human, but we need to like shift this to be all destroyed and distraught about something that we can't control in any way. The energy that we give has so much power. So it's so super good that in these moments of seeing something that is terrible for us, to send love to that situation, or whatever we feel like is the positive, uplifting side, because there is a bigger picture and we don't understand it necessarily. And I don't think we even meant to understand it all, but we are meant to trust that life loves us and wants us to succeed and wants us to flourish and have all our dreams come true and have a beautiful like unbelievably great heaven on earth. I know that that's coming. That's already there in moments, I feel. But it's all about us. This is an individual story. Each one of us has their own world. Even though we're all connected and even though we're all co-creating in a moment-to-moment experience, it is only us. It is only me who makes me happy or not, who looks at this or not that, or whatever I do is me doing it. So I am mighty powerful, as we all are. I'm just speaking of myself, and this is for everyone. We are all incredibly powerful through our thoughts, words, and actions. We are consistently creating. Through our focus, we create more of. So please, for anyone who's listening, keep that in mind, that you are that great. You are that wonderful, and you are that much power to make the world a better place. Together, let's do it. Let's put that focus onto love and trust and that's so exciting. And also, it is a very hard time, but we are here together. And we can always ask the angels. They are everywhere, or whatever you believe in. If you want to talk to your ancestors, if you want to talk to the fairies, the angels, I love those. All of it works. We can ask for help, and the energy will bring us something that moves us forward. Because all it is the flow is going, and are we moving with it, or are we stuck? And move.
I love your energy and your positivity. Were you always this way in your mindset, or was there like a story of resilience or strength that really helped move the line for you to the other side, and really get curious about the power that you have?
I can say I believe I was always a happy person, but I started out with being quite selfish in comparison to Isabelle, who was all about, oh, everyone matters. And I was like, no, I want to listen to music. My headphones, don't talk to me, leave me alone. In the bus, it was just me and my music. And Isabelle was like looking around, everyone. So, but this selfishness in the beginning, where also I was quite judgmental on people. If they didn't fit the idea that I wanted, they weren't even existing. And I once was told when I was 20, I was told by one of my friends, you're a very good person, but you're not very nice. And I will never forget that, because I thought, how is this possible? I thought I'm such a cool person. I had really good self-esteem, but I didn't really notice that I was cutting out people, and I wasn't allowing my whole environment to be part of my world. And so Isabel's great example was very helpful. But then I also, in 1997, I read this book, Conversations with God, and that really started to open Neil Donald Welch, right? For whoever wants to know. But this book really started the beginning of my journey on the spiritual sense. And also at the same time, I had a friend who opened me to astrology. And then this whole field and everyone started to matter. And when I started to love everyone, then this positivity became quite automatic. Loving everyone and also trusting that wherever I go, I reflect only me. So everything I see is me. So to judge someone and think you is not helping me or them, because I believe I can only see them that way if I carry an energy within me that resonates out, and now it's showing it to me on the outside as a gift for healing, not for punishment. I'm not a victim. I am the creator, the co-creator of something greater, that it's the field of everything. And then there's me, my personal. So that's a long-winded answer to your question, if I've always been positive. Yeah, but I get more and more positive every day, because the more fears I release, the better every moment I catch with love. This is my incentive, catching the moments with love. And I am a hunter of my fears, because I don't think they coexist well. They're one moves and one doesn't. And I like movement.
I love all that you shared. How about you, Isabelle? Was there a pivotal moment that
Well,
really
I can say I find it very interesting, like all this duality within that we call divine masculine and feminine energies. Having a twin sister, yes, Corinna is my twin sister, helped me to see the world clearer, because I feel that in the beginning we were both very much on the distorted side of energies, where Corinna was more I hope you're okay that I say this, Corinna, and she doesn't like this, but from my perspective, Corinna was more on the distorted masculine side, which is the ego, connected to the ego, connected to the one we are. And I
Okay.
was on the distorted feminine side, which is the flowing, the oneness, if you want. So these are both inside, and everyone, women and men alike, right? But we are living in certain areas there. And I have always been an observer of my life, really since childhood, because in childhood I started asking those questions. Why am I here? And why am I alive? I didn't, our upbringing was a little difficult, and I wasn't sure, why am I here? Like, this is not even enjoyable. Like, what is this? I mean, there were enjoyable moments. Yes, everything is beautiful and not so beautiful at the same time, like how we experience it, but I experienced a lot of hardship. So this question led me on the journey of getting answers. This is a huge thing. I want to say, like, ask and receive. We are asking questions, we are receiving answers. If we don't ask the question, it's going to be much harder to get the answer. If we want to have clarity, we want to ask the question. I ask a lot of questions. Oh my God, I went in so many different directions to get answers. I have a high perspective on things, and I feel like, so my journey was different, yes, than Corinna's. Because Corinna was centered, her focus was on self. My focus was always on all of it. I always wanted to get it, like, what's happening? Why is this happening? And together, and we were separated for a while. So at some point we came together, and all these things then, these childhood things, we had to work through together, which was not easy, but it was beautiful, beautiful journey. I know this, did I answer your question? Because I do want to share a visual that I had. I had a visual many, many years ago. I was sitting on water, and suddenly I saw visually, like, how I'm floating high up, higher, 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 and I looked up, I looked down to the earth from this very high perspective, and I saw how everyone is sending out this energy into the field, and how therefore we connect. So from a higher perspective, I see the oneness. It's all so beautifully aligned. It's so purpose. It all has meaning. It's all balancing each other. Hence, the more balanced we are, the more everything else can balance. We all touch each other, and it's like we are this ocean. We are an ocean, and we are the drop in the ocean. We are both. This is again the poles. And the more I can accept everything around me, no, the more I can accept myself, I can accept anything around me, but I can also say I accept everything around me so I can accept myself, because it's all the same. I know, like, sometimes there's so much happening in my brain and I want to share so much. Like, I go in all directions. Does it make sense? Did I answer?
Yes, thank you. Anything you want to add, Corinna?
To Isabel's story.
Or just whatever came up for you in
No,
that.
I was just listening. I am a fan of my sister. I listen to her and I think, oh, well said. All right. Very often I'm grateful for that, because to be able to admire your environment is another one of those fun things about life that is so beautiful. And the word beautiful, Isabel has a story with that too, I feel like, because she wrote this awesome short story where it was all about beauty, and I was thinking, but beauty is so superficial. But no, when you take the word apart and you really look at what it actually stands for, then I mean, like, when I walk around, I'm like, look at this beautiful tree. Oh, look at the beautiful kitty. All of this is beautiful, beautiful. And life is really beautiful. It's all around us. It's everywhere. And aside from having a certain style that you enjoy, and you're like, oh, look at those, beautiful sweater. I don't know, whatever. I mean, it's just really everywhere, and we have the opportunity to lift ourselves up everywhere. And I'm just totally a lover for life, and I love you guys. I love anyone who's listening. Thank you, because everyone is listening. If I ever meet you or not, or know you or not, it doesn't matter. We are resonating. That's why we're here together. This is only those who resonate will come together. That's just always how it is. So I find that also very helpful in moments where I just find it helpful to know that everything is perfection. So I don't need to judge it and feel like this is not enough or too much or whatever the thoughts may be. It's always placed perfectly. And the only reason that we can get upset about something is because our mind tricks us and says, no, it should be different, or no, this should be whatever. But this is judgment. And the more we can release our judgment towards anything, the more at peace we will be. And I really love that feeling of peace. And I love excitement, but I get excited about lots and lots of things. So thank you, God. By the way, I'm not religious. I need to say that I'm not a God-loving religious person, but I'm a God-loving, God's everything lover. Life is God. Love is God. God is the field. So, and I love that. I just love the word God. Love it. Anyway.
You're so cute. I love your energy. Is anything, anybody else want to share anything that is
Yeah,
on
Well,
your heart?
oh yeah, please, anybody else. But there's one thing I want to say to the beauty, unless somebody wants to talk something right now. Okay, so I just wanted to share with the beauty because feeling beautiful is huge. Whoa, my computer just crashed.
what?
You're
But you
here.
still
You're
You
here.
can still see me? What's happening here? Hang
I
on.
see you.
Okay, so it didn't crash. It was just like gone. So feeling beauty to me is that's attraction. Whatever I'm attracted to, I find beautiful. That's where I also feel like it's important that I'm really aligned in my heart. What is it that I find beautiful, so that I don't fall into what people told me should be beautiful, like this is beautiful and this is worthy and whatever. No, it's a very individual thing to find that which is beautiful, and then if I'm really flowing where I'm attracted to, whatever I'm attracted to, I find beautiful. If I can find myself beautiful as I am, I'm also attracting more beauty, because that's all, again, this is why beauty is so very important. And I'm talking not shell, I'm really talking about the feeling because to me, it's also connected to worthiness. Whatever I see as beautiful, I find worthy. I give worthiness too. So if I can see myself as beautiful, I see myself as worthy. Yeah, it's very powerful. Mhm.
It's a
That's it.
powerful reminder and importance. And everything you're saying to me, I hear like it goes back to doing the work here first with yourself. Worthiness, giving
Yeah,
yourself love, giving yourself the self-care, choosing joy over pain, choosing to see the light over the darkness. It's a matter of choice. It sounds to me like every day, every moment, we have a choice how to show up, how to respond, what to think, when to be a yes versus a no. And so many times we're a yes when we really mean no, and we're doing it out of alignment. And so I feel like we're robbing that person that we're helping from actually creating their potential, because we're taking energy away from energetically, because we're kind of like, "Ugh, I really don't want to be here. Why did I say yes?" And we're like complaining in our heads the whole time we're there, and we're like really not showing up with the potential that person can really explode if we were there in love and in being a true yes. So it's a great reminder to pivot back to when you're out there helping and volunteering. Are you really being there to be there from a space of love and hope and prayer? Or are you there because you feel like you have to? Or are you there because it looks good? Or you're people pleasing? You don't want to look bad, so you're going to do it. So just stop and just pause for a moment to listen. Like, where are you? Where are you in the space of love and light when you're out there? Because if you're not giving yourself the love and the space that you need to heal, that you need for yourself, then you're in a taking energy, not a giving energy. Even though it looks like you're giving, you're actually taking. You're taking energy because you're probably going to be complaining. You're probably going to be saying things the back of your mind or under your breath where people can hear, and it's just negative energy out there when we really need to come together in love, in light, in true authenticity. So check yourself when you're out there. Again, if you need to sleep, if you need to take a nap, if you need to be a no, just be true. Be true to yourself and be true to others. Yes. Oh my gosh. I've been getting so many goosebumps throughout my body. That's usually is for me, it symbolizes truth. It's like God truth bumps, like it's the spirit saying, yes, there's something here. Pay attention. Has anybody else experienced the same thing? Yeah, Jasmine, shake.
I want to say with the truth, right? Isabel and I called our truth. And I find it really fascinating that at the time when it was decided that we're calling ourselves that, sometimes I look back on it and I feel like, what a great setup. I did not, this came again divinely to put that out there as it was. And it has a backstory of why it happened. But either way, the truth, uh, there have been moments, white little lies. No, I prefer 100% truthful. And I feel like it's kind of the energy that we named ourselves that way is already like supporting that idea. And it's always there. Truth is the thing. And I do believe, and I see this too, the more truthful, and back when I was younger, I was not so truthful. It's another one of those where when I was selfish, I was not so, I did things that I look back on thinking, well, I would never do that again. And it's just like taking advantage of, I don't know, whatever. It's like stupid little things that, it's not like anything terrible, but terrible enough. Doesn't matter. As a truthful person, I'm saying I am a 100% truthful person. I am 100% real. And I love that because I noticed the more as I stand there as a truthful being, and sometimes it's uncomfortable to be truthful, but then you choose the right tone. And you choose the right words because words have so much power and you are capable. I am speaking of myself now. I am capable to speak the truth clearly and lovingly. This is the biggest one, love. When I can speak it with love, it comes to the heart of the other, and it might not be so a happy, if they don't want to hear it, they don't immediately love it or whatever, but it will in the end still support, because in the moments, for example, as you said, Margarita, to give your time to something that you don't want to give your time to, and then afterwards, while you're there, you're like, well, yeah, I've definitely had that. But I've noticed when I don't do that, the more I have become the me I am, which the truthful of saying no if I feel like this doesn't feel right, because now my feelings are so clear to me and my voice talks to me so clearly. But when I do that, I just opened the door for the right person to come in. And the same with, if somebody canceled on me back in the days, I'd be all upset. And nowadays, like, oh, okay, well, let's see what happens. And then some other call comes and asks me to do something. And I think, oh, I'm free. Yesterday, I wasn't free because I had other plans, but they canceled. So here we go. It's again that trust of like the more truthful I am and the more I let it just be, I am in that flow and it always gives it back to me. It's just so magical. Life is love. So love will always come unless I stand in my own way by putting judgment out or just, or have fears. Fears are also not in the flow. It's okay to have fears, but let's look at them, because I noticed when I see them and I actually really pay attention and I wonder where it comes from and I actually do a little searching, they disappear. They are a mind. I don't want to say a word that I shouldn't be using. Mind F, right? That's not as real as we think it is. So thank you for that. Thank you.
Yes, that is beautiful. I'm sure something else has come up for you guys. Anybody in the room want to share what came up for you about truth and energy? And maybe you have words to share. Maybe you want to say hello to people that you love that are displaced right now and send them a genuine, I love you and I'm here for you. Does anybody want to share like that? I want to open up this room to be more about us as a community, really just using our words and in this platform to really just send out the love for the people that we have in the impacted areas or anywhere else in the world that might be going through a hardship.
No, there's a silent listener of love. Oh.
So with that, we're just going to take 1 minute and be in silence and do our own prayer for those in need of prayers right now. So just 1 minute of silence, please. Moments like what we're going through here, it's hard, I can imagine, to look at the bright side, to look at the blessing. Why is this happening? What is the greater reason for this? And standing in faith. But it's really all we have. What's the alternative? Stepping into fear and overwhelm and victim, that doesn't support you. That doesn't support the people around you. It doesn't support your community. And it's definitely not going to support your mental health to have clarity so that you can move forward. Because with fear comes overwhelm, confusion, paralyzing thoughts and feelings. It's really important, which is why we're here. Which is why we're here to just speak on love, speak on the choices and the tools and techniques that you have that are available to you freely. And it's all starts with your mind. When you can control your mind, as Corinna and Isabelle beautifully explained and are showing us, is that when you can control and choose to see the beauty and the positivity, and even through the darkness, seeing like, what is there here for me to learn? How can I expand and shift through this wall that I'm experiencing right now, this hardship? Maybe you got fired, maybe you have a breakup. And there's always there something for us to expand. Maybe we weren't aligned when we were a yes in the relationship and we kept our relationship for a long time and wondering why it shouldn't be this hard. Are you aligned? Are you being honest with yourself? So mindset is a choice, and it's the first line of defense for you in your mental health. So as we moving along, we're waiting for a friend of mine who is going to lead us on a hypno breath. She does 90 breath work, and it's fast paced breathing, but it really helps to reprogram your and calm your central nervous system depending on, and then she does like a hypnotherapy as she's doing the breath work, and I'm sure she'll explain it better than I. But she started in the healthcare, and her and I have gone through leadership programs together. And she was called to a bigger calling, I guess. And she feels like she's really helping entrepreneurs break free from their limiting beliefs, from whatever, maybe it's that worthiness that we talked about, having no self-worth. I think I speak for myself, and I think I speak for a lot of the women that I spoke to. Self-worth and not feeling worthy is like the base for a lot of us. And everything else comes from that. The fear, the self-doubt, the guilt, the shame, all of that is based off of the whole, I don't feel good enough. I'm not worthy. And so just shifting that, knowing that you're worthy. And so one of the things that I do that helped me, and I think I mentioned it either yesterday or the day before, about affirmations, positive affirmations. Waking up, and the first thing I do before my body wakes up, my mind's awake and I'm still in bed, I'll just sit there and I'll say, I am enough. I am worthy. I matter. I am loving. I am kind. I'm generous. And then there are times where I'll wake up and I'll say, I'm so grateful that I can breathe fresh air, that I have clean water. I am so grateful that there is food on my plate and a shelter over me. And those really help kind of set my day into a positive space, because life's, and it happens, and we can't control what happens around us, but we can control how we start the day. And so the moment that I started doing that consistently, I've noticed that it's given me like a superpower. I feel almost like I have armor now, and something that would normally throw me off my feet doesn't anymore, because I know I'm worthy, and I matter, and I have a voice, and I'm generous, and I'm kind, and I'm loving. I'm not whatever the noise is trying to tell me I am. So mindset is the first line of defense for you. So this is why we're here. And so with that said, I want to introduce my friend Jen Reimund. She's a powerhouse of a transformation, a devoted wife, mother of two, and dynamic healer rooted in Texas. With 9+ years of expertise in both modern healthcare and holistic wellness, Jen masterfully bridges the gap between science and soul. As a certified hypnotherapist, breathwork facilitator, root cause coach, and energy worker, she empowers high-achieving female entrepreneurs to shatter limiting beliefs, reclaim their self-worth, and unlock their full earning potential. With that, please help me welcome my friend Jen Reimund.
I appreciate you so much, Margarita. Sorry I was late. I didn't want to, boot my previous client out when she was reintegrating, but I'm so happy to be here with you guys. And I love that you put this on for us. I love that you are holding this space for us. So what we're really talking about here is there's a lot of fear that's going on in the world right now, a lot of fear, especially with the fires in California. Like, we don't know if we're going to be safe. So it's a very tumultuous time. So when we tap into our bodies, when we actually listen to what's going on inside, then we can actually get back to who we are, get back to that person that we're meant to be. So what I was going to do, and I don't know if you want to ask me anything, Margarita, like I know we talked about it a little bit. Or...
Yeah, I want to talk to you about, do you have a story of resilience or strength? Like, what was there a pivotal moment in your life that you felt the fear, you felt overwhelmed, and you were like, something has to give? And what were the steps or the thing that got you to move the line?
Yeah. So I come from a healthcare background, which you heard from my little introduction. But as with a lot of people, COVID was kind of the turning point with me. I was feeling very unsafe. I didn't know if like I was going to be bringing something home to my family, if like, you know, like I have my mom that was caring for my kids. I didn't know if like I was going to pass something to my kid and then pass it on to my mom and if she would be here after that. And there was a lot of scarcity because we didn't have supplies. We didn't know what we were dealing with. So that time in my life, like I was having panic attacks. I was already at that point having confidence issues in myself. And, you know, it just exacerbated things. It was much more than what it started with. So I felt in disarray, and going to doctors, like they didn't really do much for me. They didn't tell me the resolution. I was doing testing, and you know, essentially I was being told I was fine. So I knew my body. I knew that something was wrong. So that's when I kind of dove down into this work. I started to look at breath work. I started to look at hypnotherapy. I started to look at what's going on inside in the subconscious mind. And that's why I'm here now, because I did the work on myself. I experienced the healing. So I knew in my heart of hearts that healthcare wasn't going to be where I needed to be, that I had a different purpose. I had a different audience that I needed to connect with, and just healing people that are around me. Like, you know, whether it's a friend or, you know, somebody that I've never met before, like I feel like it's very deserving for us to be in a state of joy and connection and feeling safe.
I love that. And so your life completely shifted once you started doing the healing and you found your purpose, and now you're like on the path of healing others. And what has been a reward for you doing this work? What have you seen most that has impacted you? And you're like, yeah, this is fulfilling.
Yeah. I mean, even just like after a session, like just the smile that people have on their face is just like confirmation. Like you know, like I'm not doing that for them. Like they have their own power within, and it's really just bringing it about for them, letting them know that they are their own healers, that they have this ability. So it's confirmation. Like it makes me feel great, you know, honestly, but it feels great to them to see them go through that too.
Do you want to give us a quick rundown of why this type of work really shifts people?
Yeah. So breath work, which is what we will be doing, is essentially we're tapping into our innate power to heal. So with our subconscious mind, with the stuck energy that's in our body, essentially we're hyper oxygenating our body, which, you know, gives us more oxygen to our brain. It gives us more oxygen to our cells, to our skin, like everything. And when we are sitting in a trapped kind of situation, when we have all of these emotions, these energies, this negativity that's stuck inside of our mind and our body, they can show up in symptoms. It could be digestive issues, it could be pains, it could be anxiety and overwhelm. It's like these are things that the longer that they stay in, the more it can exacerbate, the more it gets worse, the more that maybe they turn into diseases or cancers. So when we're hyperoxygenating, we're again getting that blood flow, we're getting that oxygen to our brain again. And we're opening ourselves to possibility, to different messages that we haven't been able to hear. We're tapping into our intuition. And what's really cool about breath work is it also puts you in a trance-like state. So we're opening up that door to our subconscious mind. As I'm doing this, I'm going to be talking to you, like giving you some hypnotic affirmations as well. But we're opening up that door so that the transformation sticks. So that our limiting beliefs are no longer limiting, they're gifts. We get to see them as, you know, something that had a purpose for our life to put us where we are now, to bring us into a new identity. And so you open up that possibility and you open up, you know, the different doors, like, you know, if you've ever seen like the foveal view where you're so focused on one thing, like all of the other possibilities that are the messages that are coming to the sides, we don't even see them because we're so focused here. And this opens your mind to be able to see everything.
I love that. And I love watching you talk about it. You just light up. This is definitely your purpose, my friend. I love seeing your evolution through this. And with that, I don't want to take more time. If you want to start leading us now in the breath work, I would be so honored. Thank you.
Absolutely. Yes. So the best way to experience this is if you have headphones. That is okay if you don't, but I do like to say if you have any that are handy, go ahead and grab them. Probably going to do about a 30-minute breath work for you guys, but if you need to use the restroom, now's the time to use it because there are some sensations to be aware of, some things that may come up. You may get tingly, you may get lightheaded, you may get a cramping in your hands that kind of makes you go like into this lobster claw thing. That is all totally normal. The only thing is, you know your body best. You know your body. So if anything is coming up to where it's too uncomfortable, you have that ability to bring yourself out. You are the master of yourself. So if you need to pull yourself out, don't be afraid to do that. As far as the emotional, the mental side, we're going to be kind of shaking up the Coke bottle. It's like all those limiting beliefs and negative stuck energies, like they've all been sitting inside of our body, and we're kind of shaking up the bottle so that all the bubbles can rise to the top and be released. So there is going to be some things that may come out. You may feel like screaming, you may feel like crying, you may feel like shaking, or, you know, like whatever. Just let it happen. Be open to it. That is the biggest thing with this. Just be very open, and you'll get the most out of this. Let me just make sure my player is up. So you may actually have to give me
Co-hosting?
yeah. Let me send you a request.
I was away. Did you give anybody the contraindications?
Yeah. So as far as contraindications, like if you're pregnant, that's the main big contraindication where I don't want you to go into the breathing technique. There are other things like if you have like abnormally or uncontrolled high or low blood pressure, if you have a history of aneurysms, if you recently had major surgery, or you're on any heavy duty medication. So it's not to where you can't do it. I just don't want you to go as deep into it. The breathing technique is essentially going to be taking a 3-part breath. So we're going to be taking a super deep breath into our belly, then into our chest, and then relaxing, letting go. So it kind of looks like this. So you don't have to keep up with me. I am going to have a breather that's going on in the background, but if you feel like you need to slow it down a little bit, that is totally okay. Just try to keep up if you can, because the fast or like the more activated that you'll get activated a lot faster if you keep up and also do this all through your mouth. Of course, doing it all through your mouth, you may get a sore throat or dry mouth or anything like that. That is okay. Just wet your lips or do whatever you need to do. Close your mouth for a second. You can breathe through your nose for a second. Just come out of it for a second and then come back in when you can. And did it allow me to? Yep, it did. Okay, cool. So we'll just do audio. And then for part of this, there is a part where you will scream. And so this is, if you're feeling like some resistance towards it, like you're probably one of the ones that need to scream, honestly, but I want you to really embrace that. The scream is probably the most powerful part of this whole thing. So if you feel comfortable to do so, you can definitely scream and get it out. It's like an atom bomb of energy, getting everything from the inside to the outside. If you are feeling uncomfortable with that, you can do what's called a silent scream, where essentially and it's like you're imagining that it's all coming out from the inside to the outside. Or you can grab a pillow and scream into the pillow. So if you're worried about like roommates or husbands or kids like getting freaked out, definitely you can scream into the pillow. Yeah. All right. So let me do a little sound check. And I'm going to put this kind of here, and you tell me, does that sound okay? Like, can you still hear me over it? Okay, perfect. All right. So go ahead and get into a comfortable position. If you are laying down or anything, just make sure your head is not too far forward to where your chin is tucked into your chest to where you're cutting off your air supply. But I just want you to make sure you're leaned back into something. When you're ready, close your eyes. And just starting to take some nice deep breaths, all in through your nose and out through your nose. And just allow your body to relax deeply. Just breathing in through your nose, out through the mouth if you want, or out through the nose, just easily and effortlessly. Each breath quieting the mind, relaxing the body, becoming still. And allow yourself to receive guidance for healing and awakening. This is the moment now to set an intention for what you want to get out of this, what you want to call more of. Maybe an intention for what you want to release. And remember that this is a safe space. And I've got you, we've got each other. Just nice and deep. Just knowing you are safe. Low and slow in the beginning. Just nice and deep. Lean into it. And starting that breathing technique down into your belly, into your chest. Relaxing, letting go. Don't force the air out. Just 3-part breathing. The longer that you do this, the more it becomes cyclical to a wave. Every breath you take is earning your right to awaken. So stay with it. Nice, big, full, deep breaths. Every breath activating your deep inner knowing. And if your mind tries to pull you off course, just come back to your breath. Full, deep breath. In and out through the mouth. All the way deep down into your belly so you can feel it expanding in all directions. You may already start to feel that resistance creeping in. Just bring your focus back to your breath. Feeling that expansion in all directions. Keep breathing deep. If you need to put your hand on your belly and your chest, go ahead and do so. Keep breathing deep. Stay with it. You've got this. I believe in you.
Open your soul, open your soul, open your soul. Open your soul, open your soul, open your soul. Open your soul, open your soul, open your soul. Open your soul, open your soul, open your soul.
Feel your spirit expanding with every breath. Just breathe and check in. Check in with your breath. Where is it going? Really feel it.
Open your soul, open your soul, open your soul. Open your soul, open your soul, open your soul.
We're going to kick up to the next level of intensity. To remind yourself that you are safe, that you've got this. And let your breath fill you with this raw sense of power. You've got this. Just breathe into it. Let go.
How can you stay awake? Clouds passing by. How far are you to this morning light? Mountains seem giants turning on the night. Each step is a rabbit. Don't let me falter. I will I wish, I wish. Ah, ah, ah.
Check in. Where's your breath going? No holding back. If you're not breathing deep enough, it will be a light meditation at best. Let's get the most out of this we can. Just smile at the sky. Remember that you are safe, that you've got this. Let your breath fill you with this raw sense of power. If you need to reset, that's okay. You need to adjust your position. Come out of it for a second, just come back in. Stay right here with me. Deeper and deeper, the deeper parts of yourself. We're on the home stretch now. This is the moment to lean all the way in. Give it everything you've got. This is our last song of active breathing, so don't hold anything back. This is your life. This is your destiny. Too much inner struggle for way too long. What are you going to do with it? You have the power to change. So let's anchor it in. Remember, you are safe. You are protected. You deserve to be here in all your glory. Living your life to the absolute fullest potential. The celebration of the divinity of life, of love. As you become a lion, and a great roar rises from your heart. You are unique, unrepeatable, never seen before and never to be seen again. So on my count, you're going to take a big breath in, all the way in. You're going to hold it at the top and you're going to squeeze your core. So get ready. 3, 2, 1, big breath in and hold. In a moment, we're going to let out this massive primal scream. This is the moment to let it go. Every last shred of resistance. Knowing that you deserve to live a life of freedom, of joy, of love. Knowing that you're safe. It's time to make it okay. It's time to let it all go. Getting ready. In 3, 2, 1. Let it out with a big scream. Good. Good. That's right. Well done. And just notice all that energy running through your body, coursing through your body. Well done. Welcome to the world beyond the dream spell. I'm just changing up the music here for just a second. Welcome to the world beyond the dream spell. Today you are free. It's normal nasal breathing. You've reached deep inside your subconscious today. And the doors are still wide open. So as you breathe naturally in and out through your nose, we're going to take some time. We're going to anchor it all in. So take a moment. That was big. And let's use our powerful imaginations for a moment as you're laying there with your body. Just imagine that there's a bubble. Bright white bubble right in front of your face. And I want you to see in your mind's eye that middle of the bubble is light, of stable, of safe, trusting energy. And you know that it is okay to take up space, to live your life, to know your worth. So as you see this bubble right in front of your face, I want you to purse your lips and take a nice big inhale as if you're drinking through a straw. And you're going to imagine that you're pulling this bubble into your lungs, into your body. I want you to see in your mind's eye as if you're pulling that bubble of light, stable, safe, trusting energy deep into your lungs. And then when you've taken it all in, we're going to hold our breath. So in 3, 2, 1, big inhale. Pulling that bubble in deep into your lungs. When you can't pull in any more air, just hold it. There's no more worries. Allowing yourself to fully attune and to calibrate this ultimate feeling of inner safety, of trust, of peace. Letting this feeling expand and intensify so it imbues every single cell of your body. As you continue to hold, let this feeling expand. And on my count, just let it out with a big sigh. In 3, 2, 1. Very good. Let's do another one. So on this one, I want you to imagine that there's a bright white light inside of a light bulb that's right in front of your face. And on this one, I want you to feel a moment of freedom, a time in your life where you felt absolutely and completely free, no obligations, no responsibilities, no feeling like you're doing right or wrong. When I count down from 3 to 1, again, we'll purse our lips, take another nice big inhale, just like last time, deep into the lungs. And then when you've taken it all in, you're going to hold your breath. In 3, 2, 1, purse your lips, nice big inhale. Pulling that light bubble deep into your lungs. When you can't pull in any more air, just hold it. Holding this energy inside, this energy of freedom, all the moments where you totally felt in flow, that you're enjoying your life, that you're excited about life. Who are you with? What were you doing? Just see it, feel it, hear it, smell it. Doesn't matter how old you were or how far back you have to go, just deep inside of childhood even. Just make it show up right here, right now, in this moment, feeling completely and totally freedom and flow. And then again, with another big sigh, let it go in 3, 2, 1. Very good. As you start to come back to this time, to this place, to this room, to your body, you wiggle your fingers and your toes, giving yourself time to integrate, to really harness that beautiful feeling, that feeling that you didn't go anywhere or do anything to achieve. All you had to do is just imagine. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Amazing. Welcome back.
Thank you, Jen.
Absolutely.
Oh my goodness. There was so much my body was going through. This is really activating, like my lips always get really tight, which my intuition this time told me, shut your mouth, listen more than you speak. So that was something to take from this today. Listen more than I speak. Listen to understand and not talk because I want to be understood. Great message for today. While we're sitting here in the space of love and community and unity and oneness. And the message coming in today was to listen to the people's needs. Hear what is missing. What do they need? And be what is missing. And to recap, what we spoke of today is you are the creator of your life, of your reality. Focus on the positive. See the beauty in the world. Fill up your cup before you give from your cup to others. And be authentic in your giving. Be truthful in your generosity. Be truthful to yourself. Be truthful to what you need. When we open up about our fears and we share what's truth in our truth, it helps to remind us we're not alone and we're all the same. When we share our truth and we share our fears, we realize, wow, you're just like me. And in that is where unity and oneness is born, when you know that you're just like your fellow person. And the more people come out and the more people share, the more you realize, wow, there are actually many, many, many people out there just like me. So if you're just like us, I ask you and I urge you, please continue to send your prayers. Please continue to find ways to lift the community, by lifting yourself up first. Share this message, share this link. If you or someone you know could use this breath work or the meditation and the guidance that was provided here today or in the last 3 days, please do so. Share this link, and also remember to come tomorrow. This is going on till the 24th. And if you want to be part of the giver and provide a prayer or a healing, please reach out to me as well. My doors are open. I have next week available for anyone. If anybody wants to come back, who's been here already and wants to continue to maybe doing something different or the same thing, you're also welcome. Tomorrow we have sound healing, a friend of mine who is going to do sound bath for us. So that's a beautiful treat. So I hope that you join us then. Until then, keep your spirits high and your mindset focused on the positivity, because there is always a light at the end of the tunnel. Until then, my friends, be well. Take care of yourself.